Here's a little bonus video for the students who are feeling like they want to do something a little bit more involved. Feel free to leave this out if you're getting confused at all, but I love to see things like this popping up in your code where we have different systems interacting. I want to show you one example of getting our trigger events interacting with our other scripting events. So here's what I've set up so far. In this fancy platform I made, I've added a move platform script. What does it do? Well, it causes my platform to move back and forth in the scene so that it's a little bit more dynamic in terms of what the player has to jump to. And so it's kind of moving around, but notice how now the lights kind of get a little bit out of alignment at times, which to me seems a little bit unfair to have right off the bat. So instead, what I want to have happen in my game is that I want this move platform to not be turned on when the game begins. So now when I start my game, I could see that this platform is not moving. It only starts to move once this is turned on. So I want to turn it on at a later point. And this is where my platform mover toggle comes into play. So I've created this box collider at the top of the stairs. So my player has some time to absorb what's to come. And then once they reach the top, then it starts to move and kind of surprises them with a bit more than what's going on before. And maybe even a clever player could figure out how to jump over this and avoid the movement altogether with consecutive playthroughs potentially. So it adds a bit of variability to this. So what am I going to do for this? Well, I need to create a custom script if I'm working on an advanced system like this. I'm going to call this script enable moving. Simple name for now. Pop this open. Come on, Unity, let's pop in there. Awesome. And what I want to have Unity be able to do is have an on trigger enter event occur. And like I've done before, I'm going to check if other.gameObject.tag equals player. I only want this to interact with the player, not anything else. What I want to do is be able to turn something on or off. What do I want to turn on or off forever? Something very specific in this case, which is on my fancy platform source here, I want to be able to turn on or off this move platform script. Something that I can do in Unity, now that this move platform script exists, I can actually find it, and I'm going to call this the move platform. Maybe I'll call this for now the script. And so what I want to actually be able to do is find this script specifically and be able to turn it on or off. The easiest way to do this is to go public move platform script. And now what I can do on my platform mover toggle is I have a spot where I can connect that script directly into here. So now I have a direct link to the script that's on this fancy platform object that I can now communicate with through this code here. And now what I can say is if I on trigger enter, I can go script dot enabled equals true. I'm turning that script on once I've reached this region. And let's see what happens now. Let's hope I've typed this in all right. Get my player. Hello. I notice, oh, that looks easy. Easy enough. That thing's moving. That thing's happening. And oh, now that I stepped here, I set something into motion, which causes me to have to now be a little bit more clever in my play. And so I see here that I'm moving around and I can jump and oh, there's my proximity light. And I can continue playing through this level with the moving platform that makes it quite a lot harder, but more dynamic. So there you go, a quick tutorial on how to get some of these systems we've been learning to interact with one another that you can play with as well.